Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Yes, I got some rest. Yes, y'all can hear me. And this is going to be a quick live, y'all. I got to go to work. Okay, going to be here about 20, 30 minutes or whatever, maybe 40. We're going to be done by noon so I can leave and go to work and be on time a little bit. Okay, now look. Y'all already know to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Become a whole JayBird, don. Okay, y'all already know to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and tickle the top child. They done got the bishop. So let's just get into it. I'm here. Hey, how y'all doing? Good morning, because it's still 11:21. Good morning. And look, for y'all JayBirds who was on my live last night that is now taken down because I was exhausted. Okay. I ended up ending my live like 40 minutes in because I was just too tired and stuff. And I told y'all, hey, tomorrow we'll discuss the Oscar fashions and all the stuff I was going to discuss yesterday. And then while on the live, it came out that Bishop Robbery, okay, was around here found guilty, child fraud, extortion, telling fibs and stories to the F, to B, and the I. To the F, the B, and the I. He was convicted, and we found that out last night. And I said, Lord, not the bishop who did. I'm innocent. I didn't do nothing. The God will set me free. And I said, well, I guess so. So I promised y'all last night, I said, look, as long as I go to bed and get my sleep, I will possibly come to y'all in the morning. And here we are. Now, my eyes hurt. It is too early. My eyes are a little bit, I got to put some Visine in my eyes because it's just early. And I'm like, whatever. But so y'all, my everything looks a little bit, because like my computer's as far away, so stuff look a bit blurry or whatever. But we're gonna have a good time today. I can see them. I got my phone out to read the story because I can see on my phone because of my face. But trying to see it on my computer, it's like not so much. Because I just kind of woke up or whatever. Not just woke up. I've been up for like 2 hours. The point is, okay, how y'all doing? How was everyone? Hello. Child, look, I said the bishop round here being found guilty on the one day I had been up for over 24 hours. Y'all knew I woke up Sunday. I took a nap, woke up at 2 p.m. on Sunday. And I did not go back to bed until last night at like 9 p.m. So I was up for child over 24 hours. I was tired. And I said the fact that Bishop Robbery will be found guilty on the one day when I am too tired to read him is crazy. But I appreciate the folks who tagging me, comments. Thank you to the JayBirds. Somebody sent me the live from last night because when I got off of live last night, I got off live, took my clothes. I had my hoodie was in the living room, pants was in one place, my socks. I just kind of stripped my clothes off and I got into bed and was asleep within 5 minutes. Okay, so when he went live last night, I wasn't able to catch it and he didn't keep it. But thank you to, I forgot who it was who sent it to me. Send me live. So we're gonna get into it. So thank y'all for wanting to know. Okay, chat. Come on. Where's the wife? Where's the wife? Okay, where is the wife? Y'all like the video, like it and share. Okay, now I know it's early and folks are usually not used to me being live on early. So the one y'all rewatching, just watch the replay or whatever. And if anything happens throughout the day, we'll discuss that tonight because I will be live tonight. Because tonight live will be what yesterday live was supposed to be about. Okay, so tonight I will be live at 9 p.m. So make sure to tune in to, and this I have to add some more stuff to tonight's live based on what has happened throughout today. Okay, and what happened last night right here. But hi to y'all. Okay, hello, good morning. Okay, Bishop Robbery. Okay, I got some good rest. I slept the whole night. I slept like 12 hours. I woke up maybe twice, and I was like, nope, go back to bed. And go. I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, nope, go to bed. I'm saying a good old quick session for this man around here. I feel like, good morning. It's okay, good morning. I feel like, come on over. Okay. Yeah, I went live last night at 7:30 p.m. because I was tired. I got to work early. It was all crazy. So I said, I know folks who are used to me being live at 9 will be like, where's she? I had got on, was live for about 45 minutes and said, y'all, I gotta end it because I was on the live. I felt myself like going to sleep. I felt it in my spirit. Okay. And I don't want to be delusional talking crazy because I was so tired. But we are here today. Okay. We are here and I thank y'all around here. Okay. How y'all doing? Okay. So let's just get in. Let me share because I had to pull up. Let me pull up. Can I see this one? Let me see. Okay, this is the big. So let me share my screen first because the key kicker is I'm like, I cannot believe. Let me share my screen. Don't you? So look, y'all can't see me. It's fine. So again, Bishop Love More is a little Bishop. I think the fact that I never say this man's name is funny to me because I never say his name. I'm like, I think it's Lamore. Bishop Lamore Whitehead convicted. So because he is now convicted, I no longer have to say alleged because it's a conviction. Okay, you can't sue me for discussing your conviction, sir. Because y'all know for a time in life, he was up here convicting, he was up here suing. He was up here trying to file lawsuits against anybody who says something. Well, now it was a conviction, okay? Convicted of fraud, attempted extortion, and lying to the F, the B, and the I. I said not the F, the B, and the I. To be lying to the F, the B, and the I is crazy. Now, that's that man's lawyer. I feel like this is from when he was arrested back in December of 2022, I think it was, or 23. I don't know. When the feds arrested him, I believe that may have been in December 2022. That's him and the lawyer, okay, coming up out the courthouse. So that's not recent. However, he around here, Brooklyn's notoriously fancy Lamar Whitehead was convicted on Monday of fraud, attempted extortion, and flying to the FBI for bilking an elderly woman out of her retirement savings $90,000 and using his ties to the mayor. Used his ties with the mayor to try to extort a Bronx business owner. Okay, the Manhattan jury found Whitehead, who was known for wearing designer suits. Them suits not designer. Okay, them suits is not really designer, and can't no. I think my alarms are finna go off when they do this. Ignore it. The suits not as designer as I think he think they are. They nice suits that he paid for from a swap meet. I feel like ain't nobody ever seen the fabrics that he was wearing, and since that we now know that he was out here scheming, scamming, he was got him on a discount. But again, wearing designer suits, ostentatious jewelry, and bold eyewear, guilty of all counts, including wire fraud, attempted wire fraud, and attempted extortion. Okay, now that suit right there is, it's supposed to be Balenciaga. I'm like, is it Balenciaga and it's Gucci and it's man-made? Found guilty of wire fraud, attempted extortion, like FBI charges, blah 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 blah. Where's the rest of it? The church leader, see, I told you. Oh no, it's not. Anyway, the church leader scammed Pauline Anderson, the elderly mother of a parishioner, out of $90K and tried to extort thousands more from a Bronx auto body shop owner, that's Brandon Belmonte, with promises to obtain official favor from Mayor Eric Adams on his behalf. Federal prosecutor said. Okay, the trial opened last month. They said that he was a con man who told lie at the victim. He was convicted. Okay. Convinced Anderson to invest a massive sum for a house he claimed he would buy her and fix it up. And that probably was a scam too. But instead of taking the $90K and getting her a house, because when I saw people saying, let me get on speaker, I ain't gonna comments. Oh, thank you, CCB, for the super chat. The bishop even took the stand. I heard. Okay. Hey, Tracy. They're gonna release the lease. When they do, I told y'all I could not and would not cover the case because I'm not in New York, and it really wasn't in the news. It wasn't. I know Pam was there in New York at the trial, but I'm like, I ain't there, and I didn't want to watch her lives and then give my commentary based on what she said. That was weird to me. So I was like, when the trial ends and they say what happened, I can give my commentary, and here we are. But when, the fact that I want to add, I'm trying to give my commentary. I feel like the fact that he scammed the lady out of $90K and said, hey, I'm going to get you a house. You know what I'm saying? And when folks kept on saying, well, how can you get her house and rehab it for $90K? You can buy rundown houses for like $20K and then fix it on up for $40K. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like he wasn't trying to. I think he convinced her, hey, I can buy you a cheap house, then I can rehab it. You know what I'm saying? We can because at least here in Michigan, we have houses that the bank own that are either, they are foreclosed on and all that stuff. But some of these houses are old houses that need work, and you can buy a house here for like $5K. But you have to fix it up. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, he probably said, look, you got $90K? Cool. Look, give me the money. Because you can't, your credit and your stuff ain't good. Mine is good. Okay. Give me your $90K to invest, in the house. Keyword, to invest in the house. And I'll be able to buy you a house. Okay. And then I can invest in fixing it up. And then when I'm done, I'll, give it back to you, and then blah, blah, blue. You give me a little $1 or $2, and then you got a house. To me, that was probably the, what he told her. But she's older, You know what I'm saying? Now, we know her son was also involved, and the son said, Mama, yeah, Mama, give him. Now, is the son innocent? The son probably knew, hey, we're going to make a couple thousand. My mama got 90K. Okay, maybe you make about 5,000. I make about 5,000. You know what I'm saying? We're going to buy her a fixer-upper house, spend 10, 15K on this rundown house, spend about 20, 30 to fix it up to the bare minimum, and we're going to pocket the rest. And I think in between time, he said, I'm going to buy me some Fuji suits. Okay? I need some Fuji suits. I need my glasses. I need my pink glasses. I need some Fuji suits. I need some Louis Vuitton from the swap meet. I need a big old chain around my neck. Okay? And while the mama sitting around wondering what her house at, I think he thought I can get more money from other people to give her back her 90K. So the whole, fleecing the parental, I feel like it was get a whole fixer-upper, spend the bare minimum, and then pocket the rest. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, because that's how you do it. You do one good thing, you do one good deed, you hope that one good deed pushes you along further on. But I was like, child, it was some B of the S. You hear me? Again, instead of spending the 90K from the parishioner, from the older woman, he blew the cash on personal expenses, including purchase of Louis Vuitton and Foot Locker, and on a BMW car payments. I'm like, not your car payments. Not your car payments. I kept on saying the whole time, I'm like, I don't know where he gets his money from. He never told anybody where he got his money from. That was my big question, because we knew he did not get it from the church because he did not have enough members to get it from the church. Now that's him and the mayor Adams before, okay? Because he kept using, and this is what some folk do. They want to get close to you, just close enough to where folks see, oh, they cool. They cool. If there are photographs of you with the mayor publicly out here, even if it's a casual, just acquaintanceship, and people see, oh yeah, that dude that be with me. Okay, cool. You can get me some city grants, some city contracts, some extra moolah. Yeah. You see me, right? You see me cool, Don't you see me him? We I'm saying, you leverage the fact that people see y'all together. And I'm not saying, I don't know what Mayor Adams has going on. I don't know if he's crooked or not. I don't know. But what I do know is he stayed pretty tight-lipped. I'm not saying nothing to nobody about this. And I do feel like people will use their closeship to make it seem like, yeah, me and so cool. Look at our photos together. Yeah, how about you give me a contract? That's how things happen in that world. That's why some people love to take photographs with other famous or powerful people, because then that's why Bishop Robbery would go to these events and always ask the celebrities, hey, man, come get my photo. Come on up. And some celebrities, they be like, oh yeah, hey, peace. You know what I'm saying? That's why some folk don't like taking photographs with just anybody, because then that person says, oh yeah, I know him. Yeah, we cool, we friends. That's not friend. But he up here, child, using car payments money and Louis Vuitton money and Foot Locker, some Nikes, some Jordans. The pastor also tried to get auto body shop owner Brandon Belmonte to lend him $500,000 in return for favors from the mayor, who Whitehead claimed was like a mentor to him and would do whatever I wanted. Now, if y'all recall, when Bishop Robbery first got popular, at least because of the robbery. You know what I'm saying? The robbery at the church, the baby shower cathedral. When that first happened, he was always mentioning his friendship with the mayor. That's how he first was talking in the beginning. Yeah, I know, blah, 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 blah. If you look at old stuff of him, he would casually mention how he know, Eric Adams. So I'm like, that right there is like, child, what's going on? But again, he tried to get, again, because this is the thing. If you got the 90K from the older woman, okay, then spent that at Foot Locker and Louis Vuitton, okay, and trust me, he probably went to Louis Vuitton and bought maybe some luggage, maybe the wife a purse. He bought probably some random Louis Vuitton things from there, because 90K even at Louis Vuitton is not a lot. You can get 9 things in Louis for that. So if he paid BMW car payments and Foot Locker, he didn't get much for Louis Vuitton unless he bought the cheapest things. Give me everything that's the cheapest. Give me a keychain, give me a handkerchief, give me a money clip, give me a one wallet, and get my wife a purse. Okay, we'll get to that wife in a second. So if he got the 90K from the lady, he like, okay, I need more money. I have to pay her back. If I can get 500K, because I'm convincing this man I can help him get to the mayor, help him get favors, help him get contracts and deals and this and that and then this, I can then, pay back whoever else I owe. Okay. This again said this is them in 2016. So those that's him in regular, and he's in regular clothes, a regular little shirt, little polo shirt. Okay, a green or turquoise Gucci belt that don't match. No jewelry beside that ring. That's it. It says Whitehead lied, cheated, and stole to keep up with the appearance, said the prosecutors last month. He used lies and threats to get money from his victims, and when lies caught up to him, he lied to the FBI. Child, you can't be lying to the FBI. They know everything. Look, do not play with the alphabet boys. Do not play with the alphabet boys. They don't like it at all. Whitehead was hit with false statement charge when he lied to the FBI agents about how many phones he owned after they obtained a search warrant. Now, I did see part of Pam's video where Pam said, because, Bishop Robbery took the stand. And because look, I wasn't there. Pam said this, not me. Pam said when Bishop took the stand and was asked about him lying to the FBI, Pam said Bishop Robbery said he never said he did not have it on the phone. He said the FBI wanted him to snitch on Mayor Adams. Pam said that Bishop Robbery said the FBI said, we don't want you. We want Eric Adams. So if you give us him, we'll leave you alone. And he said, as Pam said, because y'all know what no cameras allowed in the courtroom. He said, I'm not going to snitch. And when they asked him, hey, do you have a phone we can call you on so you can snitch on Eric? He then said, I don't have no phone. Y'all can call me on to snitch on that man. And so he trying to make it seem as if he never said he did not own another phone. He's like, I know what I said was, I don't have a phone, but y'all can make me snitch through. And I was like, sir, seriously? So that was his explanation as to why the FBI said he lied to them about not having a phone when he indeed had a secondary phone that he did not give to the B and the I. So he tended the FBI lie. Now, do the FBI lie? I don't know. I don't know the people. But that's on him. So it's crazy. That's the house, y'all. Is that his house? First of all, if this is his house, that house too big. That's a big ass house. That's a big ass house, y'all. I've never seen the front of his house. It says Whitehead was also convicted of falsifying documents to get a $250,000 loan that he used to buy a mansion in Jersey. So if that's a big ass house, it's from the front. Child, who cleaned the top of it? That's a dirt pressure wash that out. Anyway, that's crazy. I just feel like, oh, that's all it was for him. Let's see if there's any other things that we can see. I want to be sure, but that's basically all. Okay, that's basically all. Again, he was convicted because he said, "I do not have no secondary phone." I'm gonna go to this one. Yeah, he also was lying to FBI about the phone. They're going to be appealing, of course, because that's what they do. They always appeal. They will be appealing, but to me, I feel like, sir, you did it. I no longer have to say alleged. Bishop Robbery, whose government name is Lamar Whitehead, which I never used, but he's found guilty. Or whatever. Now he went live, y'all, last night. And when he went live, I was asleep. I was knocked out sleep. Like no wokeness in me. Okay. And I knew he would go live. I just did not think it would be last night. I know I posted that he was found guilty last night and I was asleep. And I woke up today to find out, oh my God, he went live. And everyone was sending me the thing, and I was asleep. I'm so sorry. I was asleep. Okay. But let's get into it.
I like to say this, right? I want to thank God.
Child, he in his prison graves. He is in his prison graves. Okay. He'll be sentenced July 1st, which I know is almost the second robbery of the robbery. Okay. The robbery happened, I believe, like July, maybe 7th, July something. I don't know. But he's going to be sentenced on July 1st. He's facing up to 45 years. He's facing up to 45 years. He will be sentenced. I may have to take a trip to New York to go to the sentencing in July. I might have, let me see, July 1st, what is that? Let me scroll. That's a Monday. The only reason I won't is because sometimes stuff get rescheduled, and I ain't wasting my time flying to New York and, you know what I'm saying, and stuff. But yeah, he's facing up to 45 years in prison for the extortion charges, the line to the FBI, and to, you know, conning a prisoner out of $90K. Now, because he always mentioned, nobody ever wants to mention that Brian or Brandon, the Belmonte dude, has his own legal issues. However, the reason he was convicted, let me mention this, the reason he was convicted, they have him on audio recording. It's not just it's not just the Belmonte dude said. Once Bishop Robbery went to the Belmonte dude went to police. The police then started recording it. Wiretaps. Okay. So it's not just hearsay, at least on the 500 grand extortion with Mary Adams connections and blah, blah, blah. That stuff he was saying via text and on phone. That was conversation or whatever. They had played, you know, they had read text messages or whatever between him and blah, blah, blah. It was him trying to consistently get in contact with Mary Adams, and Mary Adams kept on saying, child, no thank you. No ma'am. No sir. So he's not solely convicted off of hearsay at all. There are receipts. Hardcore proof. It's all of that. Okay. Now he still say he innocent, but I'm like, sir, if they have you on recording, if they have these texts and all these things, okay, it don't matter that the person you try to extort is also a scammer too. When two scammers come together, scams still get schemed. Okay, when two scammers come together, scams still get schemed. Period. So he up here. This was last night. I think it was at 11:30. We put it up about him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be around here. I'm gonna speak my opinion. Look, every person who, you know, child, what is this? This man, child, I'm up here trying to mind my business. And I was just about to go to his page. It looked like he posted his child. I'm trying to get to work. And this man playing. Okay? He playing too much. Let me share my screen. I'm trying to multitask. And I'm trying to multitask. And I see he put up, because I was going to show how, you know, he put this up first. You know, join me at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be giving my statement about today's events. Bishop Lamore Miller Whitehead. Okay, that was up last night. He took down the live. He then put this up today. The story isn't over. It's just a new chapter. Stay tuned. God is still God. They can all laugh now and talk. After this, Jesus will still get the glory. Stay tuned. A new chapter called Truth and Vindication. But what is this? Is the music playing? I hope not.
How you doing? How are you doing? I'm hoping everybody's doing good.
I won't play that yet because I don't know what he said or whatever. I want to get to this because this was last night. But let me save. If YouTube knocked y'all out, let's come on back in. I see it. It just knocked me out, so that's fine. YouTube was being some haters. It's okay. We still here. Okay, I'm still here and I'm still live. I think if YouTube knocked y'all out, come on back in because we got about 15 more minutes. A quick little 8-minute live. I just want to be sure. I don't know why YouTube is not gonna focus out of myself. It's very aggravating. But okay, yeah, if it knocked you out, come on back in. But let me. I want because y'all he posts stuff and then he takes it down. Okay, he posts stuff and then he takes it down. So when I see it, I have to grab it before he removes it. And let me grab. Okay, let me grab it. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. This is why I have to. Now, see, I have 2 phones. If the FBI asked me, Jaylee, do you have 2 phones? I will say yes. Yes, I do. I have 2 iPhones that I use for everything. I have all the apps to get what I need because we just have, the live he did today was 10 minutes. We'll watch the 10-minute live he did today tonight. Okay, now we back. Again, he up in his prison graves. This is him talking after he got found guilty of the whole thing. Okay. Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, fucking everything. They had everything, y'all. Okay. The F to be an I, they had everything. They always say typically the FBI does not take a case to trial unless they feel 100% they can win. Okay, they don't, they say that I think the FBI has like a very the 90th percentile conviction rate because of how stealthy they are. Meaning they will allow you to hang yourself with evidence, allow you to keep doing the scheme and scamming, allow you to keep having conversations because they're recording it. They allow you to convict yourself. Okay. But let's listen to the bishop of the robbery.
I want to thank God for
not that he caused the robbery, but Bishop Robbery.
All that he's done and all that he's doing. And
oh Lord Jesus, look, y'all. I know y'all. Y'all, they convicted me. And God is still good. Even though I'm convicted.
I want each and every one of you to understand, right? Mm-hmm. That we go through trials and tribulations in our life.
We do.
Right? And today, the jury convicted me in court.
Now, the jury convicted me in court, but God has not had the final say.
However, I still believe God.
Boom. I told y'all. Now, I don't want anyone to misconstrue or misconvey or misunderstand my commentary here. I am not mocking God. God is always in control. He is always the one with last. We know. However, Bishop be trying to use his faith and people's connection to God to also make them feel like, I'm innocent because God got the last word. I'm like, sir, but sometimes in heaven, God does have the last word. What God, we know. But right now, the church of the federal crime said you guilty.
Right? And I know that there's so many people, and this is why I'm doing this live. There's so many people that care about me, and there's so many people that love me, and there's so many people that's been praying. There's so many people that's been praying for me. Okay. And I don't want you guys to give up, right? I don't want you guys to give up. I don't want
you give up on what? We didn't get convicted. Give up on what?
You to think that God let us down. I don't want you to feel that God didn't hear our prayers, right? I want y'all to understand scripture. The most powerful men in the Bible had to go through some dangerous times.
God didn't let us down. Don't try to make us blame God. No, God, no.
Right? And this is a trying time for me and my family. But, no matter what the media is going to say.
Well, the media or the courts. Because the media can only comment and say what happened in court. Again, he kept bringing up before how, they're going to always bring up my past criminal prison ship when I was in prison the first time for I think it was identity theft. Back then, you know, saying the line, the scheming, the scamming of it all. Back then, get charged. YouTube knocked me out again, so I don't knock y'all out too. He loved to bring up how people will bring up his past criminal history or whatever. Sometimes it's called a pattern. Okay, so the media can only bring up what has happened, what the court said. That's why I am very careful about how I do commentary, because I'm like, no, I want to say what the court said happened. The proof. Where is it at? Proof, receipts, timeline, fucking everything. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, this right here. Okay, receipt, proof, timeline, screenshots, fucking everything. We only can really go off of that. It was literally in court.
No matter what the social media is going to say, right? This bishop is still 10 toes down. And I want to thank God for my attorneys, right?
Even look, all attorneys can't win all cases. They tried their best. I tried to get you off, Bishop. Oh Lord, I tried my best. It just didn't work.
Don Florio.
That's the lady, the white lady we always see.
Declan Murray and Derek Dagwood.
He used to always praise Brian Ponder. Brian Ponder ain't his lawyer no more.
Man, they did an awesome job. They did a great job, as best as possible. And I want to thank them for doing what they can do.
Because if your client is on speakerphone, on recording, via text messages, screenshots, timelines, everything, if your client, if it's all of that, you have to knock down all the evidence. You can question what the evidence meant. Okay, you can question if when he said, I don't have another phone, what did he mean he didn't have one at all? Or did he really mean he didn't have a phone that he felt like talking to y'all on because he ain't want to snitch? Your lawyers can only try to manipulate or knock down the evidence that the prosecution has. However, it's hard to do that when the Fed's been watching. 2 Chainz told y'all the Fed was watching. You didn't listen to 2 Chainz? They watching, okay? So they did the best they could do.
Yes, we will be appealing. And, you know.
Now, look, I hope this will not be like a. Now, look, I'm going to say this. Everybody who was convicted has a right to appeal. Not everyone who's convicted is guilty, but that's usually based off hearsay, not hearing the own person and seeing their texts, messages, or whatever. That's different. We know that there are many people who are innocent who get found guilty. I don't want to, act like that kind of thing. However, that usually happens when it's all this other evidence. It's not stuff that came from their own stuff, from their own voice, from their own conversations. You hear me? And so he has a right to appeal, but I hope that he's appealing from jail. I do. I feel like there's enough evidence that while he's sitting around appealing a conviction, he's also serving a little bit of time.
We're going to do what we have to do.
Are he mad? That's his mad face.
I have family, right? I have family. I have children. I have church members.
Now, my alarm gonna go off in 1 second, so I know I'm gonna hear it. When he said, I have family, I have kids, I have church members. I was like, he not gonna say, I got a wife. I feel like when most people are addressing the people in their lives, they will address their spouse. I got a wife. I have kids. To say out loud, because to me, family means my mama, my daddy, brothers, cousins, uncles, aunts, grandparents. Oh, that's what I'm saying. When somebody literally does not say, I have a wife who I love, who is going to be here having to raise my children alone. Because y'all know this whole time he's been acting. Now, look, we know him and the wife had an issue allegedly like months ago. And she allegedly had left the household. He nor she ever addressed that, but he always liked to make it seem like, they're together. I don't understand. Pam said that he said that he does have a wife. Now, to me, that means I'm legally married. That means I'm not divorced. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like him not acknowledging and saying, I have a wife, I have kids, I have family, I have parishioners. To me, that speaks volumes. Right. The wife was not in court, but the wife ain't, we have not seen him and that wife in the same space since they had that church that got taken from them. So we have not seen them in the same space in a long, long time. But after the robbery, really, the wife gets scarce. So I feel like him not even saying, here how I have come on now, we not know bald-headed ski jumpers or whatever. Him not mentioning his wife at all in this thing also to me speaks volumes. Because she matters too. Because she gotta raise your kids.
And I'm just asking you guys, right, to consider them. I know y'all talking crazy and everybody's saying what they gotta say, which cool, do what you gotta do. But consider my family, right? Consider my family. Consider my children. My children was texting me because of what was going on social media. So consider my family.
Why your kids on so? I feel like his son is older. I think the son is a teenager. He has the one daughter who's probably like 8, 9, 10. Then it's two younger kids or whatever. But I feel like, are you lying to your kids? Like, did your kids know? Hey, kids, I'm on trial because I'm wearing these suits, right? And the designers are suing me for wearing their suits better than them. So I'm on trial because my suits are illegal. Do the kids know the real reason? Are the kids going on social media and find out, no, daddy, you really on trial for scheming, scamming, and fraud people? So I'm like, are the kids finding out the truth about what your actual charges are, and you then have to explain that to them, that's a get you gotcha. Okay? Because if you are not being fully honest with your kids about what you're going through, of course, they're going to question what they see on social media. Because you done told them, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if the reason the kids who are able to be on social media are asking them questions is because what you told them ain't true.
And understand that, you know, we're human too, right? And I know, you know, this is what the world is. You know, we laugh at people's downfall.
Ain't nobody laughing at your downfall. I feel like at some point he just has not taken ownership of what his actions have caused. So I'm not laughing at anyone's, you know, downship of that ain't it at all. We're just having conversation about what happened because you would not just go sit down some damn well. I still feel like after the robbery happened, he kept pushing himself to be in the media because at that point in time, that man had no idea that the feds were already watching him based on past actions. So I'm not laughing per se. I'm having a conversation. What I say might be funny because I'm hilarious sometimes, but I'm like, sir, that's on you.
You know, we laugh when people are down and out. But it's all.
Child, ain't never gonna see it. And all I want is for 3 rich people to send me $40,000. At all. Okay? And he was always saying all the YouTubers are getting paid millions of dollars to discuss me. I ain't never get paid millions. Never off him. Well, I ain't never get paid millions in general. Okay, but all I want is for 3 favorite people to send me $40K a piece.
All good, you know what I'm saying? It's all right. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. And I just want y'all to know that, you know, Bishop Whitehead, I'm here. God is with me. God is in control. And I just want y'all to understand that my faith is not wavering.
Okay.
You know, my faith is not wavering. Mm-hmm. And as long as my faith stays strong, I'm going to be all right. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm sorry. So I just wanted to tap in. I'm not going to turn the comments off, y'all. That's too much. Let people talk. Let people say what they got to say. And, you know, when God shows up and when vindication hits, then, you know, that's what it is.
Now, y'all know that the same he kept on saying, when I go to court, God gonna get me off. And now because he was found guilty, you know, he said God is going to still in some kind of way get him the victory. Okay.
Hey, how you doing? I know a lot of you guys that really truly love God and really truly understand the ministry and the work of God that I do. I know that a lot of us are, you know, heartbroken and just surprised. But
I mean, I'm not surprised. Now, maybe folks who fully believed him are. I'm not.
But like I said, don't lose faith and don't lose hope, right? I don't want you to give up on God.
Now, who gonna give up on God? Why would somebody give up on God? Who said that?
You know, I don't want you to give up on God, y'all. We prayed, and a divine delay is not a divine denial.
So you, first of all, sir, ain't nobody giving up on God because you got convicted. That's just stupid. Why would you think, oh my God, they found Bishop guilty? God damn it. No. Ain't nobody giving up on God.
Right? I want y'all to understand that. A divine delay is not a divine denial. Right? And
I mean, to me, that's what you say the first time you go to prison for scheming and scamming. The second time you go to prison for scheming and scamming, that's the pattern.
You know, y'all can't believe everything you read. And you just got to be careful because, you know, God still has me covered, right? And God has my...
Okay. God had to... Maybe God wants you to be a bishop in prison. Maybe God wants you to be a minister, a pastor to the prison parishioners, Pentecostal place of worship. Okay, maybe God is like, son, my child, I need you. And your job will be to be preaching the word in prison. Maybe that's what he wants.
My family covered.
God's will has to be done.
No matter what it looks like, no matter what it looked like right now, God is still in control. And I just wanted to tap in and just to encourage each and every one of you that was praying, you know, that was praying for me and my church family, Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries, and just everybody that's been, you know, just standing on the wall and standing in the gap for me. But that's only, I'm not coming back on to talk about this anymore. I'm definitely not going to talk about the case. It's in the hands of my attorneys, and they're going to do what they have to do.
Sir, the case was always in the hands of your attorneys. But this shows how much of a liar he is, because you said last night around 11:30 p.m. that you were not going to discuss the case anymore. But lo and behold, today, what you did, and again, we'll get into this live tonight. But you came on the following time. Okay, let me screenshot in case he deletes it. I want to get, you know, this little part right here because it was there. I was here. So you already is speaking about it again. How you lie already?
I just wanted to come on just to encourage each and every one of you that have been praying and have been fasting. Don't give up. Please don't give up. Don't give up on God.
Ain't nobody giving up. Why would you think anyone would?
Don't give up on God, because we don't know what tomorrow holds.
Your case, your sentencing, but we not, you know, no one is giving up on God because somebody's going to jail.
Right? And he's still good, y'all. We have to understand that there are many men in the Bible that had to go through a lot of things. Jesus went through some things.
Jesus.
Joseph went through some things.
Joseph.
Paul went through some things.
Paul.
Just so many men. Isaiah, Jeremiah,
Job next.
Jonah. A lot of powerful men
Jonah
in the Bible had to go through some things, y'all. And if we say that we trust God and we trust the Bible, right? You know, we have to live it. We have to live it. And you know, there is some, you know, I'm looking at the comments, and there's some really mean people out here.
Because some people believe the court. You can't want people to say, hey, go to court, and the court handle it. The court then found you guilty, and all of a sudden, the folks who believe the court system like, oh, they're being mean. Now, I can't read the comments of what folks are saying, but I feel like stop cutting the comments off. Because now he wants to be a martyr for the comments. There's some really mean comments.
There's some really mean people out here, right?
And there are. I've seen it, so that's the truth.
And you know, it's all good. You know, it's really all good. And yeah, I am blocking people as they come up and saying things. Hold on a second. I'm blocking while I'm talking. But I just ask you guys to have some courtesy for my family and have some courtesy for my children.
Courtesy, please. Courtesy. Okay. Even though I had no courtesy when I was on live with Larry Reed and the Genesis lady and call her, you know what I'm saying, what did he call her, a blimp? He called her all kind of fat names. You know what I'm saying? Can't recall exactly what was saying. But I feel like this is somebody who was, you know, he kept on calling Tasha a bald-headed ski jumper. Okay. He has said mean things about people. Right. He called her Biggie Big. You're fat. You know what I'm saying? He himself has been a person who, when he's in his feelings, has said horrible, mean-spirited things towards folks and had no concern for them or their feelings or their family.
Ones that have, you know, common sense. And y'all just stay.
He wanted to fight Larry Reed. He wanted to fight D.L. Hughley. You know what I'm saying?
Focus. Y'all stay firm. And just remember, man, you know, God is always in control. I'm here. I'm going to be preaching on Sunday. And I'm going to
be. So if God is always in control, is he the one that convicted you? So wouldn't that mean God? So who was in control of the court system?
preaching until I can't preach no more. I'm a preacher until I can't preach no more.
You can preach in prison. You can preach in prison.
I'm still gonna be.
You can't preach online from prison because right now y'all know he be doing church from home on the internet. He don't have an actual building, so you can preach from from home.
Right here, I'm still gonna be an encouragement. I'm still gonna be promoting Jesus, right? And I ain't giving up on him. And this is my time this is my Job season where I have to stand 10 toes down. You know what I mean? I have to stand 10 toes down and I have to believe God. You know, that's it. 10 toes down and I have to believe God. So in closing, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all your prayers. Thank you for everybody that was fasting. Thank you for everyone that had me and my family in your hearts, right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And when God decides to give the vindication, it will be done. All right.
What? I got found guilty. Damn it. I can't believe it. It's him realizing, yeah, guilty.
Let me say this to you. Everybody has a season.
Hey, okay.
Right? Everybody has a season. And you can laugh at me all you want with this at this season of my life, right? But what I do know is I serve a God that is, nobody's bigger than him. Nobody's better than him. And just because it seemed this way right now, I'm still looking forward to God unchanging hand.
I'm coming up. I feel like God's changing hand could also be the hand putting you in prison to preach from the pulpit of prison.
Amen.
Because you did think you were found guilty of stuff.
All right, y'all. So y'all stay up. I'm staying up. I'm keeping a smile on my face. And I'm pushing forward. Thank God for my family. And all of the calls that came from my family. And the ones that have been praying against me. And the ones that feel that they got the victory. No, you didn't get the victory. God is just still training me up to be something that the world has never seen.
God may be saying, sir, stop putting me in it. And my thing is this, if you went to prison the first time, got out of prison, became a pastor, God has been trying to build you up since then. I feel like it's true. God does try to build people up to help you. But when God gave you a second chance, if you went around here and pissed it away by scheming, scamming people, sir, that's on you. That ain't on us. Now, y'all know I gotta go to work, y'all. I was supposed to only be on here for like 45 minutes. I gotta go. I have to figure out a car conversation to do in the car. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I got about 5 minutes to figure it out. Look, thank you for Super Chat, Tracy. He can do the video phone calls from prison and preach. Always someone need to visit. Oh, Lord Jesus. That man stay with the inmates. Look, no, I am not, laughing about that man being found guilty. I don't find it funny. I find it hilarious that he tries to act as if people who feel like you weren't put on trial. You had attorneys and lawyers who had time to try to get you off, and that didn't happen. Thank you, Keisha. He can preach in the jailhouse, Bishop cell block. Okay, all that can happen. Again, since the robbery that happened, he would not shut up. He would not stop talking. He was always going live. His attorneys could not control him. He would just not be quiet. And the get you got to always will be. Before the robbery happened, the FBI was already investigating him. Okay. The only reason it became national or at least, popular news is because of the robbery. He would not be quiet. Had the robbery never happened, or if after the robbery happened, he would have sat down somewhere and been quiet, none of this stuff would have became public noise. It would have been some random bishop in New York, and that happens all the time. People get arrested every day, every day. But the get you got to always be, you chose to not Stop. Okay, look, they had receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, fucking everything, and you kept going. You would not let it go. You kept talking. You would not shut up. And you can want to defend yourself and prove your innocence when you realize they don't have you on audio recording. They don't have your text of you doing all this stuff. And the fact that you were always in the news boasting, and even said the person, she lying, the FBI lying, you know, you could have just been quiet. But you kept poking the FBI bear. And they said, okay, keep poking, poke. And now you is guilty. Okay? You're guilty. And again, he has the right to appeal and all of that. And if he appeals and they get, oh, okay, yeah, you innocent now, well, whatever. But until then, for right now, sir, I believe you did that shit. I do. Anyway, y'all, I am done. I will be live tonight at 9 p.m. For a gospel chat. So come on back, child. The one that was supposed to happen last night, this will be tonight, okay? With a few added on things, okay. But y'all, I hope y'all had a good time with me today, this morning. I have to go to work now. I'm gonna figure out what to discuss on my car conversation today. I have one more car conversation from last night that I gotta put up too. So y'all will have 2 car conversations today. But again, I will see y'all tonight at 9 p.m. Thank y'all for being here. I gotta go. Bye.